Hey, and welcome to Crypto World, a channel where all we do is talk about crypto. Before we start, we would kindly ask you to give this video a like if we were able to deliver some value to you, and also feel free to subscribe to our channel at any given time. One last thing before we start. Please remember that this video is not financial advice, and we are not financial advisors. So before you invest any money, please do your own research. That being said, to the video now. In today's video, we want to talk about Mirandus. So, what is Mirandus? Gala Games is presently working on Mirandus, an upcoming fantasy MMO. When Mirandus is released, players will be able to explore the environment from a first-person perspective. From the in-game banks to the stores, farms, and blacksmiths, everything in the game world is owned by players, groups, or organizations. There will be a vibrant in-game economy, and everyone will have a role to play. Mirandus is an open-world online role-playing game in which the game environment is influenced by the activities of the players. Before embarking on their next adventure, adventurers will require food, armor repairs, and perhaps potions. To produce a hilt, the blacksmith will require wood from the woodcutter, while the butcher will need meat from the farmer. There are several manufacturing lines available, and players may choose to be a farmer, an explorer, a trader, or a bard. Having a fortress or other location near a dungeon entrance will open up a plethora of trading options. Land tiles within certain functions may be purchased and dropped anywhere in the game environment. Other players might set up businesses in that village and pay the mayor rent. The blockchain records the ownership of digital assets inside Mirandus. Mirandus is currently compatible with Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, and the Flare network. Seems like Gala is making a big move into the play-to-earn economy. Gala Games is a startup whose goal is to create a gaming environment in which users control game assets. They're also building its own blockchain infrastructure to make it easier for gamers to transfer assets. For the time being, the firm has 5 games on its platform, with more on the way. Mirandus and Spider Tanks have undergone playtests, but Townstar is the only game that gamers can really play. Gala Games uses Ethereum's ERC-1155 non-fungible tokens, NFTs standard, to allow users to completely own in-game stuff. This increases participation incentives and generates a fluid economy for exchanging skins, artifacts, and other virtual objects obtained during gameplay. Gala Games' ecosystem, which includes ties to AAA gaming studios, allows for unique objects to transcend the game from which they were born, while also fostering better synergy between creators and gamers. A fundamental concept in the NFT game is player ownership of in-game assets, with players able to claim areas of the wilderness and build holdfasts ranging from modest farms to enormous towns. The 5 citadels, Earth, Sky, Moon, Sun, and Stars, are one-to-one goods that provide the possessor a kingdom and capital city within Mirandus. A homestead, the smallest landholding, costs about $50 in Gala tokens and is a 0.1 NFT. So what about the game? Mirandus has a big hype growing around it. Since Gala Games teamed with Polyant Games and sold their first citadel for $800,000, interest in Mirandus has understandably grown. The lowest deeds, those for the homestead, have recently sold out. The outpost and the farming hamlet are currently the cheapest settlements available to players. The deeds to these settlements cost 0.497 Ethereum, which is almost $500. Furthermore, potion shops sold out in less than 4 minutes. However, it's equally important to keep hype in check. Gala Games has yet to provide any gameplay footage. By the end of the year, the first playable version of Mirandus will be available, albeit it will most likely be a limited test version. Mirandus isn't expected to be released until 2022, since Gala Games still has a lot of work to do on developing gameplay and incorporating economic layers for both landowners and explorers. Mirandus was created by an experienced team that included CEO Eric Schiermeier, who established Zynga, the lead game designer Michael McCarthy, who worked on titles like Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura, which received the Editor's Choice Award from both IGN and GameZone. Mirandus promises true free-to-play experience. Mirandus, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, will be free to play, allowing anybody to enjoy the game regardless of in-game real estate ownership. It's entirely possible to go adventuring without owning an outpost or a homestead, but having real estate adds a whole new economic element to the equation. Quests can be completed, enemies defeated, and communities saved from peril. Farming materials and selling them can earn them real-world money in-game. They do, however, require a location where they may exchange resources, gain new goods, or just rent. This is where player-owned property comes into play. Landowners on player-owned properties can earn money by charging adventurers for their services. A farmhouse, for example, offers only rudimentary defense against monster attacks. There are also a few more areas where landowners can tailor their offerings. They can set up a tent for players to recuperate their health or a potion cart for adventurers to obtain elixirs. The player-owned places will go unnoticed by free-to-play players in Mirandus. As they move from one adventure to the next, the world remains the same to them. Those seeking for economic opportunities should keep an eye on the newest market developments. Did you know that there will only be 1,625 player-owned locations? Players in Mirandus have deeds to specific structures. There are 1,625 deeds to choose from, with the homestead being the cheapest. A homestead will set you back $100, while one of the 5 citadels would set you back $500,000. The more valuable and unusual a deed is, the more features it will provide to players. There will be a maximum of 1,000 homesteads available, each for $100. Outposts in turn cost $500 each, and there will only be 200 available. There are other hamlets as well as several sorts of villages, each having 20 deeds. The number of towns available is even smaller, ranging from 5 to 15 deeds. The price range is between $50,000 and $150,000. There will be 5 citadels in all, each costing a whopping $500,000. These citadels have complete control over the country. And we bet you're going to like that just like in real life, owning land in Mirandus means making money. Having a fortress or other location near a dungeon entrance will open up a plethora of trading options. Land tiles with certain functions may be purchased and dropped anywhere in the game environment. Other players might set up business in that village and pay the mayor rent. The Gala blockchain stores all ownership of digital assets inside Mirandus. Mirandus will have 5 citadels when it starts. These grant the possessor the ability to form and lead their own group, levy trade taxes, and so on. Land ownership provides a safe sanctuary for other players as well as a possible source of income. Players who have been playing Townstar for a while may have already accumulated some Gala. Within Mirandus, these tokens may now be used to purchase assets. Players in Townstar, for example, must grow crops, harvest them, and then produce things. Gamers may then sell them for a profit, which they can use towards a greater farm. This farm has the potential to grow into a small community. Gala Games announced in October that Gala tokens may be spent in the trading card game Splinterlands. Play-to-earn games making headlines. The excitement surrounding play-to-earn games is noticeable throughout the blockchain sector. In October, 1.19 million UAW connected to the game dApps, representing the majority of activity in the dApp sector. The games category regained its 55% domination over other categories, which it had previously held since September. The metaverse's current mainstream prominence adds fuel to the flames. Gaming firms like Ubisoft and Electronic Arts are taking NFTs, player ownership, and play-to-earn seriously for a reason. During an investor call, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot stated that the company will develop play-to-earn games, calling the idea revolutionary. In addition, while speaking to investors on a call regarding their financial report, Andrew Wilson, CEO of Electronic Arts, called play-to-earn games the future of our company. Gala Games appears to be well positioned to compete in this market, with titles such as Axie Infinity, Splinterlands, Arc 8, and others. That's also why we were happy to hear when Gala Games has announced the release of Mirandus, a fantasy role-playing game in which players may possess rare in-game goods. Mirandus, situated in a vast universe governed by 5 kings, allows players unlimited control over their assets, allowing them to buy, use, and sell everything, from a simple landholding, $50, to one of 5 ancient citadels, $500,000. So that's it for now, guys. We really hope that you enjoyed our video. If you did, then please give this video a like, and if you are not subscribed to our channel, then what are you doing? Subscribe right now and help us share this with as many people as possible. We will see you on the next video, and until then, thank you for watching.